day, everybody. It is Calxiyn here, and I am doing my reaction and review to Solo Leveling Episode 2. And I'm super excited to just get into it, but I will say, I lied to you guys, okay? So last time I said, I'm gonna watch a bunch of firsts, right? A bunch of different first episodes from a bunch of different anime. I think I said Demon Slayer, Apothecary Diaries, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, I was like, oh, I'll just, like, sample a little bit of everything. But then this show really hooked me and really got my attention. And so I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna make any promises that I will react to the entire thing, but I couldn't resist and I couldn't stop myself from watching episode 2. And so we are gonna get right into it. 3, 2, 1, press and play. And I'm gonna watch in English this time to try to catch names. Because I did not catch any names, unfortunately. But yeah, I have theories and stuff, but I'll keep it to myself for now until we get into the OP. I feel like that, again, it has something to do with the prophecy and the rules that were on the... Oh. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, yeah, his arm was, like, clean chopped off. That's what surprised me last week, was just violence. Oh, I see. She has, like, anxiety. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah, see, this is so interesting to me. This is what I want to know, like... Right. Okay. Yeah, we knew this from last week, obviously. Is this the OP? Or was that... Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was a little confused. I thought it was gonna be like, Spider Riders always started that way. I'm sorry to bring up Spider Riders again. This is the second time. But like, Spider Riders used to start like, in the inner world, like, Grey Warriors fight huge battle. Anyway, it's a long story. But yeah, okay, so we haven't seen the OP. See, that was... Wait, that's the sister. Who was the girl that was at the recruitment center, is what I was wondering. Oh yeah, so I guess I'll talk about my theories now. My theory is, like, obviously this guy is gonna get powers, but I don't think it's gonna be your, like, standard cliche, like, oh, I, you know, got this magic and I'm cool now. Like, I think there's gonna be some sort of curse element to it, like, you know, the finger curls on the monkey's paw. It's gonna be, like, some sort of... Like, there's gonna be a consequence to it. I also brought up, unfortunately, Future Diaries last episode, because I don't like the writing of the show, but I like the world building of the show, like, if that makes sense, right? And so when we had the god and the wishes, like, I wonder if that's kind of what it's gonna be, and he's gonna be, like, trapped as some, like, maybe this god is gonna make him the next god, and so he'll be the one trapped in stone. Like, that's... I'm not saying it's gonna be exactly like that, but I'm predicting something... Oh my god. Oh, goodness. Adjacent. Sorry. Excuse me. As you guys can tell, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to talking, this long anymore. Okay, so that's the girl, and that girl is not the sister. Oh, but she's friends with the sister. Okay, so I was on to something. Yeah, that's the girl that was at... Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny. You're talking so casually about your brother getting his ass beat, but... Oh. What does that mean? Did she not score very high? Oh, bestie! That's not revering God! No! Maybe you're not supposed to kill the god! Okay, bye! You're gonna get your ass beat! Stupid. Stupid. Idiot. Oh my god, just his legs! And they're cauterized or whatever! Like, they're already on fire! I love this show! This show is better than I thought it was gonna be! Violence! Because, well, it needs to see if you're gonna revere God, bestie! I'm trying to figure this out. Right. Oh, okay. See, going towards the statue I think is fine, but maybe away from it isn't. I want to solve the puzzle before they do, but I don't think I have enough time or information. I was also wondering if maybe that thing's not looking at it, but it's the thing with the commandments is what is looking at them. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Good job. Good job, guys. Okay, what was it? Worship God, then it was, like, revere, and then it was something else. Oh, no! Oh, what in the Attack on Titan? Like, oh, good lord. Oh, no. No, but we're not done yet. There's 3 commandments. No, you guys are stupid. There's 3 left. Or there's 2 left, sorry. Uh-oh. No, we're not done. We have 2 more. Yeah, its mouth is open, right? So... Okay! Good, sir. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna work, though. Because I don't think it's supposed to be literal. No, but it's to this god. That's what I'm saying, yeah! Yeah, like, this is a prayer. This seems like a Christian situation. No, oh, sir. I love this show. This is so, like, you know, it's giving Death Game and all of that fun stuff. Oh, bestie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not happy to see these people dying, but this is so, like, interesting to me because it's like a puzzle I'm trying to solve as we're going. No, there must be something else. Oh, this poor guy! Oh no! Oh no! This guy I will feel bad for. This is fucked up, man. Praise God. Oh, she's gonna die too, I think. Praise. Ugh. Oh? Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. See, I don't think that these were things that I could have guessed, though, because, like, I didn't see these in the background before. You know what I mean? So, I don't think that unless maybe they were in their last episode, but I don't think that this is something that we're supposed to be able to do, because, like, it's not like that these were in a establishing shot. Oh, dear. Oh, I can't even tell if that one has anything. Oh, no! No, but he can't be dead. Okay, he's fine. Oh, no! Oh, come on, he has to make it! This is so badass, though. Like, this entire show is so cool. Like, I don't even know if I've seen anything like this. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, so he was close enough. Okay, so we have bowed. Wait, but she left hers. That's not good. We have praised, we have... Uh-oh. Yeah, he can't even feel it probably because of the adrenaline, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Yeah, but what about the other one? You can't bring his leg back. Oh dear. Oh god. But they aren't done yet. They're still phase 3. Oh man. Okay, great. Come on, guys. Oh shit. At least this guy's taking responsibility. But yeah. That's what I'm thinking. What's... The last one was revere, right? What's the difference between revere and praise? Oh, sacrifice. Yeah, they have to... Yeah. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh. But that was part of... Some of them were to blame, though, because they tried to think that they could get out themselves. Like that guy that ran towards the door, that was stupidity. That wasn't his fault. Oh. Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously he's the leader, I get it, but... Okay. I think he's gonna end up being the sacrifice. And that's gonna be, like, how he gets his powers. Hypothetically. Oh, they all have to stand here. I think, maybe. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting. I like that. I like that lore. This show is great, guys. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very delighted. The god's gonna get out. Not good. Oh yeah, she's probably visiting the mom because the mom's in the hospital, right? Oh, that shot with the light in the darkness, that was nice. Oh, see, they're already, this is the problem, they are using their crystals. Like, they're already using this for their technology. Is that not a bad decision? I mean, maybe she would die without it, but like the fact they're already replacing their stuff, you know what I mean? See, I think he's trying to like stealthily sacrifice himself. Okay. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. 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 Oh, no! I think that, like, some of them have been losing consciousness. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, no, she's just... Oh. One of them has to leave, I think. Oh, well, then she just... Right, she just ran to a trap then. By staying here. Okay. No! Sir! Oh, see, this is what I mean. How exactly is that the leader's fault that they don't listen to basic instructions? That's their fault. You know what I mean? I don't think that the leader should have died. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, good, I think. But you have to have faith. Oh, yeah, he's the weakest hunter, but he's so brave. I'm gonna cry, maybe, I don't know. I know, guys, but you have to focus, please. No, guys. Oh my God. Is it, like, whose fault is it that no one is listening? I mean, I can't say what I would do. I'd probably die, but I wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. Because I'm a theater kid. I wasn't made for violence. I know that. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, because she coughed up blood, right? Wait, but wasn't it a trap? But he... Oh. Ah. what if they both die by running through the door? Like, did I just misunderstand that? He said that the open door was a trap to give false hope. But I guess it would be that if all of them left, like if all of them left, the statues would kill them, right? The doors wouldn't stay open. So maybe, oh my God. So maybe that's, yeah, like maybe that's what it was supposed to be. That like one person has to stay to make sure that the door is open at least. So I guess it wasn't just like, it's not like outside there's something that's gonna behead all of them. It was just the idea of, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? It was just the idea of like, if all of them ran out, they'd all die. But he kept the door open. Oh, sir, I believed in you! I knew that you were right! Oh my God. This god's gonna have to give him a new body. Oh dear. Oh God, guys. But he's gotta make it out. Oh, damn. Yeah, you tell him, sir. I like this guy. I like him so much. Like, he's keeping it real. He's not like this optimistic, you know, shonen protagonist. Like, he has beef with the world. Oh, yeah, see, they're putting him on the altar. That's what I'm saying. Oh, God. That scene's fantastic, though. Like, just like the conflict between him wanting to be heroic, but then the actual reality of what dying means setting in and being angry at everyone that left him here. But see, he was the one who had faith, so now God's gonna reward him. Oh! A player? Okay. Wait, so it is a computer system. Wait a minute. So I thought it was like, oh, this is real. This isn't just a game, but there is a game. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do we mean by that? That's not, I think that I know now. I think that it's gonna be like, I don't know, alien related or something. Like maybe, like not exactly that it's all a game, but like maybe these places are made by like aliens or something, and like they're not really like going into another world. Like they're fake dungeons. Someone is making them for some sort of experiment, and it's gonna, I don't know, it's reminding me kind of like Promised Neverland. I can't remember if the Promised Neverland had TVs watching all the rooms though, or if that may not be true, but like that's, when I saw all the TVs is the first thing I thought of. Or like Maze Runner. Do you guys know about Maze Runner? That's the other thing that I'm thinking about. Like Maze Runner wasn't like that they were actually in a maze. When they get out of the maze, it's like, there's the real world outside, and that the Maze Runners were put in there for, I don't remember why. I don't remember why they were in there. This is like, guys, this may be peak. Like, this just got so interesting because I was like, oh, there's a god and there's a whole system of this world and this religion, but it may not even, like, it may not even be true because that was a computer thing that popped up. So it may not even be like, you know what I mean? So it may have been a game the entire time and I was fucking wrong. Yeah, like it is. Like it might be a game and it's just like, it's almost like a simulation designed by like aliens or some shit. So maybe there's not a god, but I don't know. To be alive though, for him to be alive after all that, I feel like that it needs to be at least techno magic. It can't just be magic. You know what I mean? It has to be at least a technological thing combined with magic. Unless, now this is complicated. I have seen this in like Star Trek and stuff, the idea of the holodeck basically. And so I'm like, what if this is basically like a holodeck? But when you go in here, your real life body goes somewhere else. And so if you die here, right, usually you just die. But it's a choice. You know what I mean? Like, it's a choice by the aliens whether to kill you or not. If there are aliens, I don't know. But basically what I'm saying is that our main character died in this simulation. But whether or not his real body will be killed, his body could be hooked up like in a pod or something by the aliens, and then they decide his real body, and that's why he'll be okay, even though he just got like nuked. I don't know if those other people, like, I think that those other people will have died, but basically what I'm saying is that when you go through the door, your body separates from your consciousness, and inside the simulation, it's your consciousness. And so if your consciousness is killed, maybe automatically in the game, whatever, in the science pods, your body is killed by the aliens. But because our main character did a special quest, like, oh, you can become a player, you can become self-aware, whatever that means, they will not kill the body that they transferred to another place, and they will reunite it with his consciousness. Maybe it's gonna be something like that. I don't know. I have so many ideas rattling around in my brain, but it's funny because going into the show last week, and you guys were probably laughing at me, I was like, oh, I thought that this was gonna be like a video game thing, kind of like a Sword Art Online, whatever, and it's not though, because the portals are opening in the real world, and so I got debated like 3 times basically, because it is the implication that this was just a game and a simulation. But the question is, so where are the mana crystals coming from? Is it just like, are alien overlords trying to entice human beings? Which is why I wonder if it's like techno. There is still magic in the world clearly, but there is a technological component. Because for people to be hunters and have that energy, unless, again, it was, like, genetically modified, and so we think that it's magic, but it's actually aliens. I think that, like, there's gonna be a mixture between the alien and the magic. This is a show where you have to, this is, like, what the 3-episode test was invented for. I can't. I need to watch the other one today. It was not in my schedule, it was not in my plans, but, like, I can't go through the rest of my life, like possibly until next week, not knowing what the fuck was going on. Because I had like future diary, gods, system, magic, fantasy, and now it's like, well, fuck, it's a video game. Like, that changes everything, so I need to watch the next episode. Oh my god, like, this is such a good show. Where was this show hiding from me? You guys, you did me dirty, because now I'm, like, so curious about, like, the lore and everything. Like, guys, this is gonna be so fun. And I like this protagonist, and again, I haven't quite learned everybody's names yet. I think by episode 3, again, if I decide to continue with the show, I will make the chart, like, after episode 3, I mean, I will, like, make the chart with all the names, so I can have it correlated to everybody's, like, picture and stuff, but, like, I really like him, because a lot of the time, and again, like I said this last week, so don't flame me, because I said most shonens are, like, typically, but I'm talking about most shonens that I've watched. I'm not trying to generalize the entire genre. Like I said, I've been out of watching anime for a while. Understand that when I say it, I'm not trying to make a generalization. I'm trying to say the shonens I've seen, which are not admittedly a lot because I usually don't like shonen. So in most shonens that I have seen, the main character, you have that sort of kind of pathetic loser, but like optimistic, kind of like that Deku archetype from My Hero Academia, right? And I don't have a problem with that. Like, I still like characters like that, especially for male characters in terms of Western animation. I would say that that archetype is pretty rare, right? Deku, you know, cries and stuff. Deku gets emotional, and that's not something that you will necessarily see all the time in, like, okay, so this is kind of a tangent, but stay with me. On the video essay channel, I'm writing a video right now about how Disney's leading male characters now suck. Like, all of them suck. Like, Kristoff, Maui, even Naveen, he's not great, right? And, like, Flynn barely escapes some pretty toxic masculinity type tropes because he sings. And, like, that's the thesis of the entire video, is that the old Disney leading men used to sing and used to be vulnerable about their feelings while slaying the monster. You know, Philip sings like an opera singer, but he slays Maleficent. Hercules sings, but he's a literal god, right? So there's muscularity is one of the words that the songwriters used in terms of responding to criticism, I guess, from the creative team. This was in the context of Hercules. Alan Menken had written a song for Hercules, and the creative team was like, it's nice, but it needs more muscularity, which basically meant in the earlier draft that they had for Hercules, he was coming off too feminine. Anyway, so that was a whole thing. So what I'm saying is that the idea of, muscularity started emerging around Hercules' time of creation and sort of stuck with the Disney movies all throughout, again, Princess and the Frog, Tangled, Frozen, and like this idea of like, we need a male character who appeals to the boys, forgetting that characters like Aladdin and Hercules and the Beast and Eric and, Prince Philip, whatever, did appeal to young boys, right? So I say all of that to say, in anime, it's a very common, I think, archetype, like the Deku-like character, but it's unique usually for us, but if you watch a lot of anime, you've probably gotten sick of it, right? And so when I say unique, I mean in the context of the anime I've seen, to have a character who is intelligent and clearly gets emotional, but is also, like, rightfully so a little jaded, a little angry. This character has a lot of, like, layers to his emotions where he was trying to do the right thing, he was trying to be heroic, but then in his last moments, he's, your thoughts are racing, your adrenaline's up, your stress is up. I have been researching a bunch of things about stress and, like, fight or flight, so say, like, you have to respond to an email, and it's, like, in your mind, it's like you're facing a bear, and so your digestion stops, your heart races, your thoughts race, and all of those things, like you sweat, right? The adrenaline. So if you're in a constant state of adrenaline, that's bad, by the way. But what I'm saying is this guy, now faced with his mortality, is caught between that, like, you said, I'm glad I died so they could live. Fuck that! Like, he had that sort of switch, and it doesn't feel like any of it's out of character, because when you're in a near-death situation, you're thinking about a lot of things, right? And so I just really appreciate his personality. Like, I find him very compelling because he's not, again, that cliche of like, I'm a loser, but then I got magic powers, and now I have a harem of girls around me. Like, it doesn't seem like we're getting into that. It seems a lot more complicated because, like, yeah, this guy had a family too, and those other people that were like, well, it's all the leader's fault, I'm like, well, first of all, you guys voted, second of all, none of you fucking listen, and so whose fault was that? Like, that guy that, like, tried to run for the door, like, you're stupid. That's, some of this is their fault, and they're not admitting it, but I like how many imperfect characters we have running around. And so, yeah, this episode was really good. Again, I don't want to get too caught up in, like, theorizing so much that I don't appreciate what this episode had to offer. I think that the puzzle thing was really interesting. My only complaint, though, is that I would have to check last episode, but my only annoyance is that I'm the type of viewer that I want a chance to solve the mystery, and other than, like, the statues with the weapons, I can't remember. I don't think that last episode we saw an establishing shot with, like, statues with the instruments. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So that felt a little like if I had a nitpick, because I think that overall, like, emotionally, I think the show is hitting. If I had, like, one little beef, it would be that I don't like that they didn't set up a way for the viewer to figure out the answer to everything, because if you don't show the statues with the trumpets, the praise question, that could have been, like, anything. It makes sense, obviously, like, what they decided the answers to all of the puzzles were, but I would have liked the opportunity to try to look around, I don't know, like, to see more around the room, and maybe there were, and I just don't remember, but they weren't here in this episode. There's a bit of a disconnect, I feel, in that. I think the ritual thing, that I kind of saw coming was like, one of them's gonna have to stay behind. Well, that's because I mostly thought, this guy has to get magical powers somehow. I like the bowing one. That made sense. I think that was, like, a good one. It was just that the singing the praises thing. I wish that maybe it was there and I just didn't notice. Really, praise could have meant anything. Because her mouth was open, like the goddess statue's mouth was open and she was smiling, I thought that it was gonna have something to do with that. I thought it was gonna be like a, what is it? Hear no evil, see no evil. Like, I thought that it was gonna be one of those things because, she was sitting down and just staring at them, and then she got up and she was smiling. Like, I thought it was gonna go through all of that somehow, was my other theory in my head as I was watching, but obviously that wasn't the right answer either. I like solving puzzles and I was trying so hard and my brain was frying, but no, this show is like, this is different. This feels like, I don't know, as opposed to, like, I've kind of seen this before, but it's in a new sort of coat of paint. This feels like actually something really special. And so I'm really glad that I'm watching it. You know, I just have that feeling about it. And again, not to say, you know, if you guys are like, but what about this? I'm sure that that's special too. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Because I'm already sort of seeing that, like, okay, this isn't just like an anime inspired by another anime. I feel like that there are some other, again, I'm thinking about like Star Trek, like that sort of stuff. And maybe that's just what I'm seeing, but I wonder if there are kind of multi-inspirations that led to this. And so yeah, I'm really excited, guys. I need to watch the next one. I can't do this. I can't wait until next week. Okay, so let's go. Bye-bye. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to see any early access. I don't know what's there because I haven't posted anything yet, but maybe something is. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court, and I will see you next time. Bye.